Hi, damn it. Where's your bin?
I've been in rehearsals.
No, baby doll. Your dustbin.
No, I've just been in rehearsals.
No, darling. Your wheelie bin.
Oh, all right. I've really been in the pub. Yes, it's a nice sunny day here. Hello everyone, it's day 68. The time is 5:26, I'm being reliably informed. Welcome to Big Brother's Little Brother, a little show that gives you the big picture. Or Nano, Tamasho, Monton, Chipra, Apapa, Chichi, as I say in the Indian state of Gujarat. Coming up on the show today, in just a few minutes' time, we're going live to the house as Big Brother announces who is up for eviction this week. National Lottery jet setter Sarah Kaywood touches down on the sofa with us. Lovely Sarah. Enough for ages. And since they both left the house at the weekend, neither has had a good word to say about the other. It makes you want to knock their heads together. Today they come face to face. It's Kamal and Orla. So, yesterday the housemates nominated for the 10th time. Big Brother gave new housemate King a secret mission of ensuring at least one of the fellow housemates didn't nominate her. If she succeeds, she'll be immune from the eviction this week and will automatically go through to the final week. Let's see if she has succeeded.
This is Big Brother.
Hello.
The housemates nominated for eviction this week are... in alphabetical order. Derek and Eugene.
Thought that'd be the case.
Poor Eugene. Gonna stay on to the end. Fight until the end. You deserve it more than I do.
Oh my god.
Speak entertaining.
Yeah. That's rather odd. So that implies, doesn't it, that only one person will be evicted. So 5 people go through.
Yeah.
Wow. She did it. I'm absolutely amazed. So Kinga has passed the secret mission and is immune from eviction. And you can find out who voted for who in tonight's Nominations Uncut, 7:30 on E4. So, Derek and Eugene are up for eviction this week, but who goes, you decide. The lines are open now, and here, my friends, you have a vote. OK, I'm in a state of shock. Joining me now is someone who knows exactly what it's like to be up for eviction. It's Kamal, everybody. Hello,
Hey,
Kamal.
baby.
How are you, honey? You all right?
I'm in shock.
Of course you are. Derek and Eugene, what do you think?
Derek and you know what? I thought this week was the week where we were going to have a good few of them up.
Me too.
Derek and Eugene, where's Makosi in there?
Yeah.
King has obviously passed.
Yeah.
Well done to her. I knew she would.
Because I'm shocked, because I thought it's the sort of house where someone will come in, and I thought maybe at least someone like Craig, someone who doesn't see these kind of, outsiders as particularly welcome. I thought Craig would maybe nominate her. I thought she might get on a couple of people's nerves over the last couple of days. It's extraordinary.
It is extraordinary. It just shows what tensions there are in the house and what views people have of each other.
Absolutely, yeah.
It just goes to show someone can walk in and not be nominated. She has passed her task. I don't know whether she did it of her own accord. It might have just happened like that.
Yeah.
Derek and Eugene, I thought they'd be in the mix, but not just 2 people this week.
Who else did you think was going to be out?
I thought Makosi was going to be there and Anthony was going to be there as well. Certainly, I wouldn't have been surprised if it was Derek, Eugene and Makosi.
Yeah.
Derek and Eugene? Oh, my gosh!
So who do you think is going to go?
Do you know what? I think we may have a shock. I think the expected would be Eugene, but I actually think there may be a little shock again this week.
Yeah.
Could be Derek.
You think Derek could go?
It could be.
You'd be mortified about that, wouldn't you?
I would be mortified by that, but I wouldn't be surprised considering the way eviction has gone in the past few weeks.
Sure. OK, more from Kamal later on. We're in a state of shock here. So it's the penultimate week of Big Brother, and in 9 days' time, one of them's going to be crowned this year's winner. But who wants it the most? Who can touch it? Who can taste it? With that in mind, today's call BBLB is quite simply, which housemate is the most determined to win and why? Here's how to get in touch. Okay, Kamal is still with me, everyone. Now then, I don't want to lie to you. We, like everyone else, witnessed last week's events. We don't like friction in this show. We decided to take matters into our own hands. It's clear that you and Orla are not bosom buddies.
Not bosom buddies for sure.
But it's a week away from finale, and we think it's time you had a chance to clear the air and talk face to face, OK? Please welcome back Orla, everybody. Hello, Orla. Good to see you.
Hello.
How you doing? All right.
I'm great, yeah.
Nice to
Hi,
see you
Kamal.
back. OK. Kamal, when you first went in the house, you thought Orla was fabulous.
Yes.
When did your feelings change about her?
My feelings towards Orla, when she first came in, I thought you were fabulous. I thought it was great to have another girly girl in the house. My feelings towards Orla changed after a good week and a half, 2 weeks. I found that Orla became slightly more distant from me, slightly more distant from the group. I found you much more cold, and I just found that it wasn't one event, it was just naturally I felt that we were growing apart and you were slightly growing apart from the group itself.
Orla?
Yeah, well, basically, I was just really myself in the house from the day I walked in, and I didn't really change. I just knew that people were funny with me and talking about me. I knew all the bitching was happening, and I mean, I was confident enough to be on my own. I didn't need to be in a group, and I knew I wasn't going to make a friend in the Big Brother house. You know, I couldn't say that I did have a good friend in there.
I mean, personally, I put that down to, I feel, towards the end of your time in the house and now being out of the house, I got the feeling that I didn't see you as a housemate as I saw other people, and it's not because you came halfway, because I think Eugene qualified as a housemate within his own right, but I feel that you had come into that house saying that you'd only wanted 1 week there, and I feel you came into the house not wanting to be in the Big Brother experience, not being grateful for the experience that you were being given, wanting to be in that house, but simply for the publicity of it and to be on TV and for the media side of it, which is why you only needed a week. And I felt that, I do feel that your shall I stay, shall I go was just to create some hype around yourself in order for you to be able to do whatever you've done regarding papers and the media.
No, that's completely wrong, because, you know, after all, I wouldn't have went through all the audition process and stressed as much as I did in there, which is evident on TV.
A lot of people don't deny that they want fame out of it.
OK, let me just interject. Orla, before you went in the house, you thought Kamal was hilariously funny. What was the turning point for you?
Yeah, it would have been after about the same sort of time, about 2 weeks, I kind of give it, you know, and then I kind of thought that there was, you know, with the whole group, I came in after 5 weeks of, you know, everything that happened in the house. There was the divide, and I didn't want to be part of that divide. You know, I wanted to get to know everyone on a level, and there was so much bitching happening between the two groups that I just wasn't happy about. And then when it came to me, I just thought they're going to do the same about me, so I'm not going to let it happen.
Now, you know, we all understand how claustrophobic, we can't possibly understand in terms of the same you guys can, how claustrophobic that place is and how, you know, bitchiness is almost like catharsis in there. But to be honest, as we all sat down as a team, we don't really understand where things went wrong. You're two people in the house, you know, you're both, to a degree, playing a game because you're on a game show, even if you are being yourself.
Definitely, yeah.
But here are just 2 bones in contention. Let's take a look.
Kamal, he's just acted about his sickness in a big way. I think it's just, he's acted so much. Just can't have people, he can't be honest about things, so it's just very weird.
I have never seen nobody in my entire life, right, change their mind as fast as that girl. 1 minute she wants to stay, next minute she's 110% sure she's going, next minute she wants to stay, then she wants to go, then she wants to stay. Go, stay, do I look like I care?
Is it going to be a kiss make up now? Well, your illness, first of all.
My illness, I had seen a doctor. I was genuinely ill. I have nothing more to say on the matter. If people in the house thought I was making it up, fine, whatever. But I was genuinely ill, and I had seen a doctor, and I did have gastro, whatever it was called.
And Orla, in terms of your shall I stay, shall I go? I mean, was there a lot of deliberation there?
Not at all. I knew I was going to walk at some stage. You know, I knew I wasn't going to have the eviction, and no one was in my mind in the house. Everyone could have bitched about me, and I mean, all the housemates did. You know, they were completely wrong. I punked everyone. I walked, and I walked after you left.
You did walk.
Yeah.
For me, though, you said you only wanted to do a week, though, and I feel that you had fulfilled and done your time.
No, you see, that's wrong, because I said, I was asked a question before I came into the house, how long do you think you will survive? How long do you think you will survive? I said, I think I'll survive a week.
OK, I just want a final word from each of you. First of all, Orla.
Yeah, just basically, I couldn't really understand, you know, why you kind of, you know, like bitched about me behind my back. Why couldn't you have just been honest, you know, and came to me and we could have sat together and settled out our differences and, you know, we could have like sorted out everything if we had did it together in the loft or something. You know, you didn't do that, you know, and I've watched a few things that you've said about me, and I mean, why didn't you just do it?
While I was in the house, I found you incredibly annoying at times. I found I couldn't be around you at times, and because of your personality, I didn't want to spend time with you at times. Regarding you, I didn't find you important enough of a person in my life in that house to come up to you to discuss anything with you. I didn't want to sort anything out with you at the time.
But you did at one stage. Remember in front of like everyone. Remember everyone that was in the living room that time.
Yeah, and I confronted you in the living room.
In front of everyone.
And you still denied. You lied about what you had said to me, and even went up to Makosi and said, "Did I really say that?"
Guys, we've just got to wrap this up. Kamal, one last word from you.
I just found you incredibly dishonest, yourself dishonest. For you to say that I was dishonest, I found you dishonest at the time, and
I can't be dishonest. Look where I am now.
I still find that you're still playing the game, even though you're still not in the house anymore.
That, unfortunately, everyone, is all we've got time for. Guys, thank you very much for coming on and airing your opinions.
Thank you.
And I hope you feel now there's a little bit more understanding. Coming up after the break, Sarah Kay will join us for a chat about the housemates, and we have a style challenge for you, Kamal.
Fabulous.
We'll see you in 3.
Thank you.
They're clapping because they're paid. Welcome back. It's Big Brother's Little Brothers, take 68. The time is 5:43. Now, when she's not jet-setting with the likes of Eamon home, she likes nothing more than a good gossip about Big Brother. We're glad she's here. It's Sarah Kay with everybody. Sarah, it's nice to see you. You've always got great opinions about the housemates.
Yeah.
First up, what do you think of this week's nominations?
I'm really surprised. I'm also a little bit gutted.
Why?
Actually, because I really like both Derek and Eugene.
It's a shame,
So,
isn't it?
yeah. But they have made themselves a bit cliquey. They've isolated themselves from the group a little bit in the last week or so.
Do you think they've isolated themselves, or do you think it's the other way around?
They've been isolated.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Yes. Who knows in this weird house this year?
I know.
It's surreal this year, isn't it?
It's fab. It's I mean, it's just every day has been different. I've really loved it this year, actually. One of my favourite years.
What do you think of Kinga?
Subtle isn't a word I'd use to describe her.
That is true.
But, you know, again, she's a great housemate for exactly that reason. So I actually, I did Big Brother's Big Mouth with her, so I've met her. And she's a sweet little thing. I mean, she's about my height. She's dinky, and I think she's going to shake things up. It's just nice to have a refreshing change in there, really. We needed a livener.
I have to say, it's a surreal experience this year, having someone that's kind of... She didn't, obviously, they've never had a secret garden before, but having someone who's almost a housemate, then someone has come out, then someone I've interviewed, then someone, you know, who's had sort of that mini Big Brother experience, and now someone who's back in the house.
Do you not think that she might have... I mean, I thought her entrance second time round was much more low-key, and I wondered whether she'd kind of seen the first one and thought, ooh, things do look different on telly, and so she's kind of got a bit of an advantage. She, you know, maybe knows how to play it a bit more than
although I don't think she's been playing it too much.
No.
OK, on entering the house, no one seemed to be more pleased to meet her than Derek. Let's take a look at this.
Well, Kinga, welcome to the madhouse. Absolutely divine, big, buxom and bubbly.
Because you love me, oh yeah.
We're both feeling quite uncomfortable right now. She's singing quite a lot, which already is making me go, please stop.
I know.
Doing that. Now then, she's admitted she befriended Derek as part of her mission, which she's successful at. Do you think, A, she was genuine, in terms of, you know, she actually likes Derek, and B, do you think his affection and excitement was genuine as well?
I actually think there will be an element of genuity. Is that a word? On both sides. I think she's genuine. I think she's kind of playing, it's 50-50 with her. She's 50% into it, she's 50% kind of obviously trying to get him not to nominate her.
Yeah,
I think
the sort of girl she is, I guess she kind of thinks if there's one person that on paper would nominate me, it would be Derek, wouldn't it?
Yeah, because maybe she's a little bit extreme for him, and she did say she's keeping it nice and quiet, didn't she? Just for until the nominations were over.
Yeah, watch Tonight Show. That's all. Yeah, 10 o'clock. That's all I was saying. Yeah, and what about Derek?
I think he's completely genuine. I think he probably really wanted that breath of fresh air. He seems quite tired of everybody in the house. He's actually sloped off a bit. The kind of Derek that I really loved, it has disappeared a bit. He's getting a bit bitchy.
Well, he needs a lot of people around him. I think that's the thing with
Maybe
Derek.
that's
When there's a few people
yeah.
around him and he doesn't really like them, then you
Yeah.
can see he gets
He's
quite
just getting a
irritated,
bit
like an old
antsy,
aunt.
yeah,
And
yeah.
lastly, who do you want to win?
Well, Derek or Makosi? I think Makosi, actually. She's been the consummate housemate. She's done everything that we want a housemate to do. Cried, bitched, laughed, backstabbed, everything. She's been brilliant to watch.
Makosi, eh? Which brings us nicely onto the fact it's time for this. We have waited weeks for it, and now it's here on BBLB. We like to keep you up to date with the latest news of Makosi's ever-deteriorating hair. Here's what it looks like today. Woo, day 68, as we can see. There are bits here that just seem to be levitating. Here, down here. Dear Lord, look at that. It looks almost like Cornwall.
She looks like a sweater that needs debobbling.
Absolutely, and here, look, this one's not even attached to the head. Check it out. Wonderful stuff. We have a recent weave-related statement from the woman herself. This is to Anthony at 12:26. Makosi said, "I've been having sleepless nights because of the hair you soaked with chlorine. I just need to dry my hair. I'm going mental because it's itching. I can't scratch it." Just very briefly, I'm not a girl. I don't understand how hair works. What should she do?
Well, I think it's time to lose the weave, actually. These aren't real, and when they get tatty, not nice. So, you know, get rid of them. I think she needs to take the plunge. She's got Craig in the house. Use him.
Use him. More weave-related news as and when we get it, people. Brilliant. Sarah Kayman, everybody. Thank you, Sarah. Oof, which brings us nicely over to Kamal. Hello, Kamal. How are you? All right.
I'm fine.
So, no, we know you have an eye for style, but it seems that some of your fellow housemates don't. Here we have a collection of items Big Brother wouldn't allow them to take into the house, not because of crimes against fashion, although that should be quite a good reason.
Yeah.
What you have to do is guess which housemate owns each outfit. I'll then peel and reveal to see if you're right.
Peel and reveal.
First up,
Looking at
these are
this
confiscated
outfit.
items. Who do you
Do
think?
they all belong to the same person?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
All belong to the same person. I think the tie would suggest Anthony. It's a beautiful tie. I think the hat is more Craig, maybe possibly due to the red label here of the make, but it's a Eugene style hat. But the underwear again suggests Anthony. We're gonna go Anthony, mannequin
See
one.
if you are right. Yes, you are. Nice, tough, done for you. Okay, over here. I mean, let's be honest. There can't be that many people in the house who would.
This one isn't hard.
Okay.
Thank you. This T-shirt here. Probably oversized for himself, with this very strange logo. The hat, which is quite...
See, I don't... if you're thinking who I'm thinking, this isn't the hat I think he'd be wearing.
This isn't the hat I think he would be wearing, but I think he may have picked it up at a cheap market, possibly $1.99.
Okay.
You know, and I think he likes a bargain.
Okay, go for it.
And then the shorts just give it away. I think we're going with Eugene.
Let's see if you're right.
It's
Yes, of course
Eugene.
he's right. And lastly, okay, your thoughts on this?
This one is difficult. It's got an element of child's play. It's very brightly coloured.
Very strong.
But I think one of the things that most gives away who this belongs to is this single strap, one up, one down look. Considering who's left in the house, I think it's a girl. It's between Kinga and Makosi, but this gives it away. We're going with Makosi. These gloves are bad. Makosi, what are these gloves?
Well done.
What are these gloves? And they're tiny.
You got 3 for 3. You know what 3 for 3 means?
What does that mean?
It means we're taking you shoe shopping tomorrow.
Oh,
Wonderful
fab.
news.
What are these gloves?
I don't know, but
They're awful.
Apparently they're lucky gloves. Try them on. However, if we would have had, if you'd have got any of these wrong, we would have actually shown an old kind of, baby picture of you with, kind of a...
If I'd have got any of them wrong?
Weird fashion. Yeah, but we'll show it anyway. Let's take a look.
Oh, no.
Oh. Let the baby have his bottle.
Oh, bless me.
Come on, walk this way.
Where are we going?
We're going over here for cool BBLB. Take a seat up there. Wonderful. Sarah and Orla still with us, everybody. Sarah, nicely knuckled
There'll be
in
no
there, Sarah.
crying on this sofa.
Thank you very much. Today's subject is which housemate is the most determined to win and why. Let's go to the phones. Hello, Kim in East London.
Hi, Dermot.
Hello, Kim. How are you?
I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
Kim, who is most determined to win and why?
Derek, of course.
Okay, why Derek?
Because he's got a game plan, of course.
What is it?
Well, do you mean he goes chit-chatting to other housemates and then goes back and forth to each other? Do you mean he's going to win, actually?
You think he's going to win?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Derek,
Definitely.
is Derek the most determined housemate in there tonight? You know?
Derek is actually, he is one of the most determined to win. And I saw the entrance night video the other day and I saw his clip where he said, I want to win. He is very determined. He's playing the most clever and intelligent game, one of the most clever this year. But I think Anthony is also the other most determined. I can't differentiate between the two, but Anthony is very, very determined to win, but his tactics are much more simplistic than Derek's, complicated.
Orla, do you think Anthony's determined to win?
Oh yeah, definitely. Anthony was honest from day one. Once he walked into the house, he wanted to be on TV, and I mean, the guy deserves it. He kept me positive, and he kept me in for an extra 2 weeks.
I have to say, I don't find
attitude.
either of the two of them particularly play up to the camera in the way that people have done in the past, Sarah.
No, but I just think he does. I don't know why enter it. You've got to be in it to win it. I think. Why go in if you don't want to win it? That's what I would think.
Okay.
I'd imagine
Anthony
everybody
is one
wants
of
to
the
win
most
it.
greatly guilty of this constructed entertainment I've spoken about before. A lot of the time he's openly discussed constructed entertainment within the house, and part of that is his game plan to win. The one mistake he's making, if that is the route he's taking, is actually revealing to everybody he's involved in constructed entertainment.
Okay,
think
looks
that's
like the house.
good.
Morecambe
He's
and
just
White.
being
Let's go straight to Debbie in Edinburgh. Not much time, Debbie. Just make your point.
I think it's Makosi. I mean, she's lied constantly from the start. She used Vanessa and Kamal as stepping stones so she could be the winner. I mean, she wanted people to believe she was a mole so she'd be untouchable. But she's manipulated everyone and she's bitched and backstabbed about
Okay,
everyone.
Debbie, thank you very much. That's all we've got time for today. Thanks, of course, to Sarah. Thanks to Orla and Kamal. They're both off for a web chat tonight. Don't miss Nominations Uncut. E4 7:30. The main show's on at 10 o'clock, Channel 4. We are back tomorrow at 5:25. Thank you very much, guys. Take care. Have a good night. See you then. Bye-bye.